With the BreedELITE stud, we take a lot of records, and it was all manual record keeping. It was there, but it took some finding at times. We had an advisor helping us at the time. He had actually seen BreedELITE in operation and suggested we have a look at it. We liked what we saw and went ahead and incorporated it into our stud record keeping. That was probably about 5 years ago now. If we didn't have BreedELITE, I would suggest that I'd be a lot greyer than what I already am, and my marriage wouldn't be as smooth as what it is now. Like, it is just so much easier. It makes life easy. Hi, I'm Craig Bradley from New Armatory at Armatory in central north of New South Wales. With my wife and family, we operate a mixed farm on about 1,800 hectares, winter cereals and pulses, with a commercial merino flock producing first cross ewes, and we also have a BreedELITE stud. You can't improve if you don't measure. So if you've got the right measurements there in an easily accessible form, to pull them out, look at them and use them to move forward, it's great. It makes it so much easier. With the stud, we are part of sheep genetics, so we need to collect data, submit data, and then get the processed data back and use it to drive our business. And that's where BreedELITE really helps us out. It prompts us to collect the data at the right time. When we do collect it, it's so easy to put it into the software program. It's really made our job a whole lot easier in terms of getting the data to sheep genetics and knowing that our data is top quality data. That's important to us. The quality of data is really important, and we've seen the benefits of that in the ASBBs and data we get back from sheep genetics. It's knowledge that you know that the data you've collected is going in accurately. You don't have people, you don't get transcription errors and stuff like that. That doesn't happen anymore. So you're assured that your data quality is right, you know it's timely, and you've done it easily without the stress of double handling stock or taking an extra 2 hours to get it. For example, last weekend we were classing our young BreedELITE ewe lamb, to the ones that we're going to retain into the stud. And we set the BreedELITE drafter up, the smart drafter up, to draft on the BLX index, so performance, if you like, breed performance. We're taking the tops, the bottoms and the middles out. And before we started, we realised that these sheep are due to have a weight taken. They were at the age where they needed another weight to go into sheep genetics. I thought, well, we can take a weight now while we're drafting them. So it was just a matter of taking another 2 minutes to set the drafter up to collect the weight. So we were weighing, drafting, all at the same time, collecting the data. The data was going straight into the software. We didn't have to touch it, and we had 2 jobs done at once. It's taking us about 1.5 people instead of 3 people to do that job. Yeah, it was just brilliant. We went straight from physical pen on paper data and files straight to BreedELITE. Right from day dot we were using it. Greg Johnson loaded all our previous data from sheep genetics in there for us, which was fantastic. So we were able to use it straight away. We had history in the software from the time we had it. You have to use it to become familiar with it to appreciate what it can do for you. If you take the view that it's daunting and you're a bit afraid of it, you won't get the most out of it. You have to get in there and play with it and have a look around, and then you'll realise that this software is really, really useful. All the data is in one spot. We could go down to the sheep yards now and wand the sheep and bring up her lambing records for the past 5 years. You can see what's happened to her daughters, her grandmother, all the family history, how they performed, what they've done, where they are now. It's all there. With our customers becoming more switched on with ASBVs and demanding sheep with the performance recorded figures, I do believe people come to our sale to buy quality sheep with quality data, quality ASBVs. Yeah, and pay for it accordingly. A lot of them come to the sale with a number of rams picked out of the catalogue and then choose them on the day from their physical attributes. So if your customers are asking for that data, you want to be sure that the data's right and reliable and they're comfortable and confident in using it. So we pride ourselves on providing them with the right data. If someone wants to get data out of it, it's so simple for them to just go in and do it instead of having to ask me to do reports out of it for them. I've got other stuff to do as well. So if they can go in there and find what they need, it's great, like knowing that, yeah, it's there for them to use and they can use it. And they're not going to get in there and do anything to it, corrupt it in any way. It doesn't work like that. They can get in and get out and get what they need. You show them what to do, but it's on that day, it's simple. It is just so much easier. It makes life easy. Makes it a pleasure to work with the sheep in the yards collecting data. Not whether it's just weights, it's fat and muscle scanning, it's condition scoring, it's pregnancy scanning. All that data is just so easy to put in on the spot, on the day. You don't have to write it down and take it back to the office and it sits on your desk for 2 weeks before you get back to it. It happens on the day. You know it's done. It's just makes it so much easier to manage the stud as a whole, which also flows onto the rest of the business. If people are serious about improving their data quality and getting the most from their stud and making the best gains, genetically the best gains they can from their stud, I would recommend it to anyone.